My name is John with NorthPointe Heating and Cooling. I am an HVAC and refrigeration technician servicing the DFW area. Hello, and thank you for watching my first video on my channel. So we got the call that the outside unit wasn't working, it wasn't turning the fan blade. You couldn't hear any humming off the compressor or anything. So the first thing I did when I got to the house is make sure that I have power going into my contactor and out my contactor, which it did. And I know I started this video late and I didn't get the process of me doing that. So the second thing that I did was check the capacitor. And when I checked the capacitor, I was getting no type of reading at all from the herm or the fan side. So I thought something was wrong with my meter, and that's why I touched them. And it showed continuity, so definitely not my meter. Went ahead and pulled out a new capacitor and checked the microfarads off of that one. It's good practice to always check a capacitor even though it's new, just to make sure that the microfarad are reading correctly, and to actually show you that it works, because sometimes you get a defective part from the manufacturer. So everything went good on the new capacitor. Went ahead and just installed it. Put my common wires to my 4-spade connection on the contactor, my herm to my 3-spade connection, and my fan to my 2-spade connection, which is the common design on the capacitors. The 4-spade being common, the 3-spade being herm, which goes to your compressor, and the 2-spade being fan, which is for your motor. Connected all that back into how it was, put it in place, and just touch the contactors to make sure that now it actually turns on, which it did. As soon as I hit it, you saw the fan motor turn. We heard the humming of the compressor turn on.
Freon. There's no bubbles on the side glass.
And as I was doing that, I happened to bump into the ground wire. And when I bumped into the ground wire, it pulled out of its lug. So over time, these lugs vibrate and they get loose. That's probably what happened with the ground. So I went ahead and just retightened the ground while I was tightening down the new capacitor back into place. As you can see, I'm using my Klein 8-in-1 stubby. And I love this little stubby because on the back of it, you can pull it out and it gives you all of the bits that you need to do any job. And it also extends the driver part. It's probably the most common tool that I use in my tool bag. And here I'm using my Testos, the new 557 touchscreen. Just checking pressure, even though I checked the side glass and saw that it bubbled for a little bit, but then it went solid. I still like checking it just to see where it's at. As I was checking it, I noticed that the condenser coil was dirty. It had a bunch of grass and dust clouds on it and stuff. So I went inside and talked to the customer and asked him if he wanted me to go ahead and clean the unit while I was present. And he agreed to it. So here I am pulling out all of my cleaning in my bucket, the Viper condenser cleaner that's for microchannels. This new Viper condenser cleaner is by my favorite that I use now. I used to like using New Bright, but I've now changed completely over to the Viper cleaner because I just like it. It cleans very good, and it's for microchannel, but you can also use it on just regular coils. And what I'm using right here is a DeWalt pressure washer. I know most people say don't use pressure washer on your coil because you can bend the fins, but this pressure washer in particular is only up to 500 psi, so you don't have to worry about it bending the coil. I've used this pressure washer on multiple condensers to clean them out, and not once has it been the coil. So I've been using it ever since. Um, you can commonly find the pressure washer at Home Depot. So we sprayed the Viper cleaner all over the unit from the outside and inside. And the plan was to let it sit there for 5 to 10 minutes. And as we were waiting for that to sit, we went ahead and cleaned out all the hell guards that it had because it was muddy and covered in grass. So we just went ahead and just cleaned it. And now we are now past the 10-minute mark. So we're washing it from the inside out, and it's actually better to clean the coil from the inside out because you know that the condenser, when it sucks in air, goes through the coil from the outside in. So it's better to clean from the inside out to push all the dirt and grass and whatever it has outside the unit. So we're done cleaning the coil, and I asked the customer if he wanted to come see, basically to show him that we did it the right way by removing all the hell guards and getting to it nice and clean. He likes what he sees. And I'm telling him that it's good practice to clean his unit about once a year, depending on your area of where you live. Because if you live like in a very dusty area, it's better to try to clean it about every 6 months. But in this particular establishment that we're in, once a year is fine. So and then he asked me if I could change his pipe insulation because it was all torn up. Guessing that his dogs were able to get to it, but also over time with weather and conditioning, it would just start to rip like that. So we went ahead and replaced it. Unfortunately, my GoPro died, so I was unable to capture that on video, but I will be posting a picture at the end just to show that I actually replaced it. And that's it. That's the end of this video. I hope you like and enjoy it. Please subscribe, and I'll be trying to put out more content as I go through this whole YouTube experience that I'm trying to do. And catch you on the next one.